Being with the wrong man will literally make you ugly. You will let yourself go, and he will do nothing to stop you. In fact, he will encourage it and then go out and pay for some punani somewhere else. Yeah, let's talk about it.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned where
What's up, family? I am back with another video. I am your favorite cousin, Lady Isis, and welcome. I'm glad that you're here. Now, it's very important that we as women first learn to have standards within ourselves so that we can avoid the wrong man or a man that is only with you in order to gain some type of selfish gain from you being insufficient and your energy being depleted, right? So, being with the wrong man will literally cost you your physical appearance. Your physical manifestation is exactly an indirect manifestation of your mental state of mind. So if you are stressed and dealing with a lot of anxiety, a lot of emotional turmoil from the relationship, a lot of fear, a lot of unhealed traumas, a lot of, just stress, that can cause you to physically manifest those emotions, because that toxic relationship isn't helping the appearance. The toxic relationship isn't feeding your soul. It isn't feeding your self-esteem, your self-worth. It's depleting you. So the big clothes, the gaining of weight, maybe losing weight. But a lot of times women get in relationships that are wrong for them, and they gain weight. They start to let themselves go. They start to not put too much time, energy, and effort into how they look, and not necessarily just how you look so that you can appease other men or attract another man or anything of that nature, but just simply taking care of yourself because you love yourself. And if you truly love yourself within, it's going to manifest without. Meaning you're going to take pride in consideration with how you appear to others and how you present yourself and how you show up in the world. You will actually give a damn, right? So if you are dealing with a complex and toxic relationship, you will then do things that are out of the norm. You will start to feel like you're not yourself. You will start to feel like there's no way out, like you want to escape but don't know how. If you're constantly criticized and belittled, you are made to feel inadequate by the man, then that will also cause your self-esteem to be low and question your own sense of self and self-worth. Your self-esteem will ultimately drop. These are the type of men that you want to stay away from, because I don't understand how these numbers are moving on this camera, but they're still on when I turn around and look at it. Weird. Anyway, men who are narcissists will only be with a woman because they don't, one, know how to be by themselves, and two, they want to drain the life force from that woman. So that is why you will appear to look more gloomy, more dull. You probably have dark circles around your eyes, the gaining of weight. All of those things are signs that that man is energy siphoning from you and harvesting your life force energy. And also in these type of relationships, you will notice that it will be a constant need to argue. Like he will purposely make situations for you to argue. Something this small will turn into something this big all the time. That is a form of energy siphoning, and that will ultimately cause you to look depleted, ugly, not feel pretty within yourself, not, feel like yourself ultimately. And it can also cause a health decline as well. Toxic relationships can also impact a woman's physical health, whether poor sleep, poor diet, or neglecting your exercise, or taking care of yourself and putting pride in how you look and appear, and leading to an overall unhealthy and ran down appearance. So, based off my experience and how I decided to get back to myself, because when you in a toxic situation like that, it's actually hard to get back to a place where you remember how to love yourself, remember how to show up for yourself and be the best version of yourself. I say the best thing you can do is separate yourself from that type of person or relationship, so that you can learn what it's like to be in your own energy, in your own space, and ultimately relearning how to love yourself again, doing what you love to do, removing yourself from toxic people and environments, so that you can then fill your own cup versus constantly giving it out. Then and only then will you learn about yourself, and you will learn how to set standards, so that your next relationship, you will already know in your mind what you're going to tolerate and what you're not going to tolerate, and what type of behaviors you're going to look for early on, versus waiting 3 months, 6 months, a year later to figure out that you really don't like this person, but now you feel like you're in love with this person, because you probably have a trauma bond at this point, which is a hard bond to break. And that comes from when you have low self-esteem within yourself prior to even getting in that relationship. And what you will realize is, once you're out of the relationship and you start the healing process, you start the healing journey, you're going to realize you shouldn't even been with that person. You never would have entertained that person had you been on the other side of healing, and realize that they were actually beneath you, and they never deserved to be in your energy or your space to begin with. But that starts with becoming aware and taking responsibility for who you are first, so that you know what you want and what you want to attract, and what you will allow and what you won't allow. And just so y'all know I'm not playing, I'm going to insert a clip right here of how I looked prior to becoming celibate and relationship-less over the past few years, and how I look today. It is a total transformation, because I started to reflect and manifest what I am without, right? So the more I healed, the more I took better care of myself. The more I healed, the less ugly I became. You can see the difference, right? You can see the difference. I went from, what's her name? The ogre Shrek, Princess Fiona, to motherfucking Queen Bee. You can't fuck with me, okay? That's what I went from, because I decided that enough is enough. I deserve to be treated better. I deserve to treat myself better. And I'm walking away, and so that you can show up as your best version of yourself, as pretty as you can be, and as confident as you can be, in your fullness and your wholeness as a divine feminine. And if you are ready to take this self-discovery journey and learn more about yourself and awaken your divine feminine energy within yourself that has been suppressed by society's beliefs and norms, make sure you get my ebook, where I teach you how to love yourself and how to set boundaries and how to step into your power authentically and unapologetically. I will post the links down below. And if you need to get in contact with me, you can email me or leave a comment down below, and I'll be sure to get back with you. I hope that this message finds you well, and I hope that you hit that like, comment, and subscribe button, and let me know what you think down in the comments. And I'll be back. Bye, cousins.
And when I'm out, I'm looking for that that vintage